I'm gonna do the countdown again. Hello, my beautiful stones and gems. Let me start the intro real quick. We're live. Hey, come on in, bitch. Come on in, child. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm trying to go live on TikTok, y'all. Just give me 2 seconds. Make your drink, make your cocktails. Y'all know how we do. Just give me a second. Hold on. Can you close the door for me, baby? Hi, everybody that's coming on in. Make sure y'all get this video a thumbs up. Uh-oh. How y'all doing this Tuesday? I'm sorry, y'all. Just get literally 30 seconds, and I'm gonna be ready. Just take this time to get yourselves together. Y'all know I'm never ready. Okay. All right, I'm live. Can y'all hear me? Hello. I missed you guys. Happy Tuesday. Okay, I got some explaining to do. Y'all know I usually go live Mondays at 8. Can y'all hear me? Is my mic on? Are y'all able to hear me? I'm live on TikTok and on YouTube. Give me 1 second. Let me just check my audio real quick. Here we go. That should be a little better. My mic should be on. All right. So I was supposed to go live. Let me look at the comments. Let me look at the comments. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody here. Make sure y'all get this video a thumbs up. Girl, I'm just hanging out, honey. Okay, so shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, Desire. Is it Desire or Desiree? Hey, Lavelle, sis. Hey, Zarita. Hey, friend. Okay. Everybody's here. And shout out to everybody that's here. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. I just want to just say hello if you haven't said hello. Make yourselves comfortable. Okay, so y'all know I was supposed to go live yesterday, but my son had his shots and he wasn't feeling well, so I decided to just come on today. But I see I ain't missed nothing. It don't look like nothing really happened. And it's been a slow news week, but we do have some things to talk about. So how are y'all doing? How are we doing? Can we do a quick little mental health check-in? How are we doing? Is the retrograding? I think we got 2 more days left in the retrograde. Y'all, please pray for me. Ooh, this cocktail tastes so damn good. Hey, queen. Hey, queens. Hey, kings. And hey, to all the ones that's in between. Okay. Let's get into it. We got some things to discuss. Megan Thee Stallion has been accused of that's like we're gonna get into that. Megan Thee Stallion has been accused of doing some things. We got Jill Scott. Jill Scott is in some hot water because she made some controversial tweets about Chris Brown. Druski and Ruby Rose are dating. Let's start there. In the new hot couple, Shantae's got a man at home. Did I hit my note? I'm happy for Ruby Rose, her old simple self. And listen, like, how do y'all feel? How we feeling about this new couple alert? How y'all feel? I'm happy for her. I don't know why y'all acting like Druski is. Well, he's not really cute in this picture, but Druski is not ugly. I've been told you that Druski was fine as hell. I think that Druski is an attractive man. He got him a cute little piece of coin, and he's funny as fuck. That sounds like a win-win. And y'all be saying, y'all let y'all tell her y'all love y'all old funny nigga. See, me personally, I don't really like comedic men. That's not my thing. That's not my zhuzh. I'm not with the comedy and all the jokings and shit. Ain't shit funny. Ain't nothing funny but the rent. You feel me? Nothing in life is funny. So I don't really care for men to be joking around. You know, a lot of women, supposedly they say that we as women, we like men that like to joke around and shit. Me personally, I'm not that type of woman. I don't like guys that joke around and play around and shit like that. However, I do think that Druski is cute. Let me see what y'all talking about. I didn't like how Druski treated that dark-skinned girl on Kai's stream. Yeah, he was whack as fuck for that. Yes. That was probably the most unfunniest thing that he ever did. See, he was cool up until that point. Druski, you was doing good up until that point, but you always, the dark-skinned woman always has to be the butt of the joke, right? Yeah, but yes. How's the Desiree say, I love me a funny nigga. Hey, good for her. He got his little light-skinned ting. Yeah, and that's the goal. Oh Lord, child. Y'all, I told you my baby, he got his shots. He's not feeling too good. Y'all pray for my baby. He doing good. Pray for him, child. He's going through it. Pray for us as a family. But yes, I agree. I mean, it's really nothing to talk about. Druski got him a little exotica, and what's her name? Ruby Rose, child. She's so forgettable, girl. I forgot the girl's name. I think that this is actually a step up from BDG. I mean, any step, any direction is moving forward when you're coming from that nigga. I would say that I feel bad for Halle Bailey, but I don't, because she ain't shit. We talked about this in my last live. Y'all ready to move on to some more mess? Did y'all want to talk about? Did y'all want to talk about Jill Scott? Who y'all want to talk about, Jill Scott or K Michelle? Y'all comment who y'all want to talk about next, because they both were saying some stupid shit. K Michelle's story, that was like last week, but I forgot to talk about it. Did y'all want to talk about Did y'all want to do Jill Scott? We can do Jill Scott. Y'all not saying nothing, so Jill Scott recently. Let me see what y'all talking about. Jill really pissed me off. I think she pissed us all off. But honestly, I'm not surprised. Is this the tweet? I don't know if I saw. I don't know if I don't have the. Okay, so Jill Scott over the weekend has said something. I don't have the original tweet, but she pretty much was saying something about Chris Brown, like how he's like, I don't know, like how he's like such a great artist or something like that, right? Y'all correct me. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. He was saying something along the lines of like how like giving Chris Brown his flowers, and pretty much saying how he was just like, well, I guess one of the greatest artists of our time, of our generation, something along those lines, right? And so somebody commented, this is on Twitter, somebody, or X or whatever the hell, somebody commented and was like, well, I'm sure the women that he abused would disagree. You can't really see it's cut off, but it was being smart, and they was like, well, I'm sure his victims of DV would disagree with you, Jilly, And so, y'all, this was Jill Scott's response. She said, I doubt it. My mother's ex-husband was a mean, violent human, and he could lay foundation better than anyone in my city. What he did with cement was awe-inspiring. We got away. He got a raise and praise for his ability. God dealt with the rest. Like, what? I'm not real. And the thing is, I hate to do this, but then again, I don't, because I love, like, let me tell y'all right now, right? There are a couple celebrities, specifically, there are a couple Black women that you could never get me to say any, like, you could never make me hate them. And that's Taraji P. Henson, okay? Jill motherfucking Scott, and Queen Latifah. Oh, and Kyla Pratt. Them 4 women right there. And some other people too, but Taraji, Kyla Pratt, and I'm gonna say Jill Scott. Yeah, Jill Scott and Queen Latifah. I don't know, like, I don't care. You tell me something problematic about them, I'm probably gonna turn the left cheek and act like I didn't hear you say it. Especially Taraji. Like, I don't care. Like, you can never make me hate that. You could never make me hate that angel. So that's how I feel about Jill Scott. However, I can also call a thing. Jill, right though, you can't deny Chris Brown's raw talent. I'm reading the comments on my TikTok. However, oh girl, I just lost what I was about to say, child. It's a lot going on. My child is literally screaming bloody murder as we speak. The mom guilt is guilting me right now. But hold on. Let me see what y'all talk about in this chat. She tweeted that shit at 6 a.m. I think she was listening to his music and she was high as fuck. But girl, it didn't make any sense. I doubt it. It's crazy to say. Jill Scott was probably drinking when she was tweeting. It's giving kitchen table talk. Like, these are just conversations that we're just not supposed. These are just conversations that we're just not supposed to have, publicly. But I do want us to be fucking for real though. Like, why every time, like, a dark-skinned Black woman shows any level of adoration towards Chris Brown, why does it make headlines? Like, why is it like news? Like, y'all did it to Kelly Rowland, you did it to Lizzo. I'm sorry. You did it to who else? Kelly Rowland, Lizzo. I mean, you're doing it to Jill Scott. You did it to Normani. Like, y'all always have like this like public outroar and public outcry, an uproar, I should say. Whenever like Black, now I will say it is crazy though. It is crazy because he is a blatant colorist and he does not fuck with our kind. So it is kind of funny how like dark-skinned Black women do be windmilling for him, despite him making it abundantly clear that he does not fuck with us. And not only that, let's take it a step further, shall we? Because let's be for real, most of Chris Brown's supporters are women. And so that's why it's like, we really are our biggest enemies, because while this man is an abusive, misogynistic piece of shit, it's mainly, the face, like his, oh God, like the, I can't even say it. Like, I can't even explain it. It's like his main audience are his abuse victims, or like people who look like the people he's abusing. Does that make sense? Like his main supporters look like the main people that he is taking advantage of. I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm explaining. And they want to be the dark skin that he picked. Can we talk about it? Because I feel like it's a little too early for us to talk about it. But like hey Dusa, I look forward to seeing your content. Hey sis, I'm glad you're here. I'm live on YouTube as well. Listen, can we talk about it though? Because okay, so I talk about colorism a lot on my platform. I used to talk about it a lot more, but I actually stopped just because I just got tired of talking about it. Because sometimes it can be an exhausting topic, especially when you're talking to people who are deliberately obtuse and purposefully want to be ignorant and play stupid. Girl, and a lot of times you'll be surprised, like how it's one thing when I'm talking about colorism and I'm batting and I'm fighting for my dark skinned brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? But it's another thing when I'm fighting for my dark skinned brothers and sisters against my dark skinned brothers and sisters. Girl, that is a mind fuck. You don't know, and I call them pick me dark skins. It's like you don't understand how, bro. Like anybody that discusses colorism on their platform, they can tell you this. Whenever we're talking about colorism, you always have the light-skinned people who, want to be colorists and shit, right? You know that's to be expected. But we never talk about these dumbass fucking Donkey Kong having ass nignogs want to be picked. You want to be picked by anything that's close to whiteness ass nignogs that want to jump out there and be like, I never experienced that. Not me. It was always dark skinned people that were mean to me. Light skinned people were always nice to me. Oh, like girl, like it's so fucking annoying when we're talking about colorism and you always have like a dark skinned person like trying to like fit the status quo or go against the status quo, I guess I should say. Girl, let me see. I mean, look at his dating history besides Rihanna. Rihanna's a colorist too. That's another thing. You got to be careful. Pay attention to the, when you're dealing with a colorist man, you gotta pay attention to the women that he picks. That's why I be side-eyeing Janae Aiko, because she's in a relationship with anti-black ass Big Sean, who has a history. He does not like black women. He don't see it for the blacks. He no see it for the blacks. Okay, he only likes you to be mixed. I side-eye women who have a history of side-eye women who date like men with colorist history and like only who have histories of only dating light-skinned and mixed women. I side-eye women who participate in that shit. So Lauren London, all of them, Karuchi, Saweetie, all of them, like you're fucking weird. You like being fetishized. You like being passed around. You like that these niggas like you for the same. Y'all all look the fuck the same. If you take a picture of them from far away, of Karuchi, Saweetie, motherfucker, who else? The Yellow Bone, who else? Especially like, girl, I'm going off. They think colorism is an ugly person problem. That's another conversation. It's so like it's just even dark-skinned people, like you'd be surprised how many dark-skinned people have an issue with like understanding colorism as a concept. If I can't explain this to somebody, to the person who experiences it, can you imagine trying to explain it to the person that's benefiting from it? But let's be very clear. The people that's benefiting from it, they know exactly what the fuck they're doing. Hey, Giselle. Hey, Giselle Bryant. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. Make sure y'all send this video to Giselle, because I want her colorist ass to see it. Giselle, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. And here's my thing. With these colorist women that have babies with dark-skinned men, I'm just like, girl, like you do realize that there's a chance that your child is going to come out darker than you, and like what, and that's exactly what happened. Now, granted, her children are beautiful. We know that dark skin does not equate to unattractive features or nothing. But I don't understand why y'all. I think it's weird when y'all like put light skin on a pedestal. and then still continue to have babies with dark skin. It's weird. I can't explain it. Dark skin pygmies are exhausting. Like, girl, if you want to be light skinned so bad, they got okay. No, I couldn't even read that comment because what we're not gonna do is endorse. Like, that's one thing I can't. With the bleaching girls, with the bleaching girls. She's a bleaching girl. Hey, Azalea Banks. Hey, K Michelle. Hey, I mean, pretty much every dark skinned woman in the industry at this point. I don't know. A lot of them look a lot lighter now. Some folks think colorism is just dark-skinned people getting their feelings hurt and not dark-skinned people experiencing systemic consequences because they have dark skin. Ciao. Can we take a sip on that? We want to be celebrated, not tolerated. But no, some of them really just want to be tolerated. That's all they want. That's it. That's all they want. Speaking of bleaching gals, Kimberly Michelle said that she does not like it when men cry because it makes her feel like the man. I'm going to play the clip and we're going to get into it.
I just don't want men to cry because then I don't feel protected.
So my last ex, he cried.
You like it? I would like to be better about that, you know? Like, I don't want to see. I don't know.
I don't mind them crying, though. I think they should be able to be vulnerable.
I do. I think men should be able to cry and be vulnerable.
Yeah.
But for some reason, once they cry, you know what happens to me? I turn into the man.
No, you make it right the wrong way.
When they cry, I be like, like that, like.
That's what they're crying about. So if they had a death in their family,
if we both cry,
if their mom passed,
I get it, family. Oh, I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
but I'm talking about like if something don't go their way, like a cry.
Oh no.
But like if someone die in your family and things like that,
what if having a bad? No.
And you know, like having a bad, like I just don't want men to cry because then I don't feel protected.
Oh Lord. Hey Tomato. Perfect timing. You came in at the perfect timing. Nothing wrong with liking Chris Brown, but I'm not about to write no essay about it. She said, I don't have emotional intelligence and I don't want my men to be emotionally intelligent either. Pretty much. Listen, here's my thing, right? So we just heard what K Michelle said. And can somebody Google for me, please? How old is K Michelle? I want to say she's like 36, 37, like close to 40. No, please, y'all let me know. I'm sure somebody will be able to tell me. And make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. I need my likes. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up already. My thing with K Michelle is, and this is no shade, like, because I'm not even trying to be funny, right? Because what I'm about to say is gonna sound like I'm being funny when I'm not. My thing is, K, considering the fact that you had a very public, domestic, run-in with DV, right? I would think that you would advocate for a man to be vulnerable and that you would want for your man to use his words as opposed to him, doing something else. Because that's what happens when men don't cry. When they don't cry, they fight, they shoot, they kill. That's what happens when men don't have healthy outlets to cry and to process their emotions. And so, I'm by no means is this me victim blaming you. You know what I mean? I want to be very clear. But what I am saying, however, is that sometimes, women, we really are, we can be our biggest enemy sometimes. We play into our demise. And I just think it's just, can somebody please tell me how old? She's 42? You lying. I know you fucking lying. She's saying this at 42? Kimberly. I'm not even about to call you K Michelle. I gotta call you by your government. Kimberly. You too damn old. You too damn old to be talking like that. What the fuck you talk? What do you mean? Like what? You sound like a bird. You sound like a little young, misguided little girl. You need to check that. That's not good. That's not healthy. And then it's like, don't you have a son? No tea, no shade. I'm not talking about nobody. I don't want to talk about nobody's child, but it is concerning that you're, raising a little black boy. Hello, in this world, and you're like saying, and you're saying publicly that it kind of makes you wonder, like, are you discouraging your son from crying? She's pushing 40. I don't believe she's 42. Is she really 42? The crazy part, and you know what, why I was talking about this, because I was binge watching Love and Hip Hop over the weekend, child. Yeah, I know they done put Love and Hip Hop Atlanta on Netflix, just the first 2 seasons. So I was binge watching it, and I'm just looking at it, and I'm like, it's just so funny how things come into fruition. Like, K Michelle, you over here calling Carly Red old. That was always your go-to. Whenever K Michelle gets into conflict with somebody, her number one thing is to talk about their age and to talk about their body. And now, fast forward, we see, you've had issues with body dysmorphia yourself. Your body dysmorphia, your self-esteem, your low self-esteem was such a issue for you that it even caused you to almost go into damn near go into cardiac arrest. Like these have had catastrophic effects on you physically, mentally. And it's just so funny how, not funny, but it's interesting how you project your insecurities onto other people. Because I was looking, at old episodes when you were talking about Carly Red's ass and how the left cheek was deflated. And now, fast forward, we see videos of your ass lopsided, the meat just hanging, looking like dead skin, looking like a dead carcass. You got to be careful with what you say to people. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. She's 42. That's crazy. I don't believe she's 42. She looks good for 42. But then again, she keeps changing her face. She has a new face every 3 months. She's 42. That's what the people are saying. I thought she was younger than that. But she's so immature. So you were 30. Hey, Michelle, wait a minute now. Because now I'm like, okay, so if you're 42, yeah, 42 is young, but I would just think that you would just be a little more mature. So I'm like, bitch, if you're 42 now, that means that you was 30 years old on Love and Hip Hop. You don't think that her behavior on Love and Hip Hop, you don't think that that's a little childish for a 30-year-old? I thought that she was like in her early 20s, like, or at least mid-20s, not 30. Am I tripping? Y'all tell me, am I being judgmental? Come on. Bitch, that was just 12 years ago. Now you're 42. 42 is old, technically. From an industry perspective, from a streaming perspective. We talked about this before. Yeah, no, I don't agree. Mimi wasn't childish like that. Mimi was dumb, but she wasn't childish. They weren't all childish like that. They weren't not all of them. I don't agree. And yes, she's also, K Michelle's also a bleaching gal. One second, y'all. Oh, my bad. It was hella childish, but the reunion where she was singing live was iconic. What reunion was that? She can sing the Who's. She can sing the Who's. She can sing the House Down Boots, y'all. Y'all know that her, Tamar, childish ass. She's another childish bitch. Tamar. Oh, you talking about Mama D? Tamar, another one, real childish, and she 47. But you know what? These 40-year-olds, they don't act the way, you know what I'm saying? Like the 40-year-olds of today, they don't conduct themselves like the 40-year-olds of my day. You know what I'm saying? Or of yesterday used to act. You feel me? Like the 40-year-olds today, they don't act the way they I don't like the way that it's not the same. Does that make sense? That it's not the same 40-year-olds that it was like 20 years ago when I was a kid. Cause I don't know. I feel like 40 years old when I was a kid was still very much so grown and sexy. But nowadays, these 40 years old, they still be dressing the same as the 20-year-olds. I'm tired of everybody dressing the goddamn same. It's like the kids look like adults, the adults look like kids. What the fuck is going on? Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. $40 years old are outside. They damn sure are. And the 60-year-olds too, child. I went out to when I was I remember when I got pregnant. When I first got pregnant, it was during the summertime, and I was out with my cousin out Brooklyn, and it was a bunch of, I mean, they were fine, but it was a bunch of old heads, like a bunch of niggas with gray beards outside. Like, y'all ain't got wives and families. Like, why are you here? It was weird. Okay. What are we talking about? Yeah, so K Michelle, do better. Do better. And that's why you ain't got no man now. I'm sorry. I hate to say that. That's why you ain't got no man. It's just so funny. You talked all this shit about Rashida's man and how she ain't got one and call him gay and all this other shit. Meanwhile, you can't, your immature ass, you can't even, a man can't even be vulnerable around you, and you wonder why you don't have one. And the only reason I say that is because, let's be very clear, K Michelle is one of those women that wants a husband and kids, and like that's like a big goal for her. And that's why that's always like her number one go-to to like talk about, you know, men's sexuality and shit like that, because she's bitter that she doesn't have a man herself. And like that's just what it is. So, you know, whenever she has conflict with you, that's K Michelle's go-to. She's gonna talk about the way you look, she's gonna talk about your age, and she's gonna say that your man is gay. And in that order. Like, that's her thing. She needs to run down on some therapy and not reality TV. Or hell, make the therapy the reality TV. I would love to see K Michelle on Iyanla. I would love to see that. I think that would be great television, because you know that's the only thing that bitch care about. Let me not call her bald head ass a bitch. I don't really care for Iyanla. I just think that she's full of shit. Her motherfucking. I'm not a fan of her. Did you see that Ashanti? She been pregnant, but she pregnant, big pregnant now. Congratulations to Ashanti. I'm happy for her. You know, if she's happy, I'm happy. You know, I mean, I mean, I don't even want to say what I could, but I won't. I mean, this would be the perfect time to just play just a friendly reminder that Nelly is a weirdo. Let me see.
Nelly is just another Hollywood predator, and he's doing it on stage for the world to see.
All right, that's enough of that. There's only but so much my stomach could take of that. I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening. This is going to be a short live. I got to go see what the fuck is going on. But yeah. What's next? Oh, did y'all see Chris Brown's diss record? I thought it was cute. The girls are fighting. Chris Brown and Quavo had a little cute little sword fight over the weekend. Did y'all see? Did you get into it? Who won? Who do you think got a bigger meat stick? Well, I gotta watch my tone. I gotta watch what I say on here. Matter of fact, let me just come up off of here. I don't want my life to get taken down. Who y'all think won? Well, who do y'all think got a bigger stick? Chris Brown or Quavo? I'm gonna give it to Quavo. I mean, we've seen Chris Brown, so I mean, it was decent, but I'm gonna just give it to Quavo. I feel like his is probably thicker. I feel like his is. I'm back. I'm sorry, y'all. Can you hear me? Sorry about that, y'all. My bad. Chris is bigger. Chris saying Quavo should have died instead of Takeoff was wild. Yeah, that was. I mean, that's such a fucked up thing to say. But let's be for real. Like, I think what makes the whole situation okay. Yeah, not that I think I. Can I? Is this a safe space? I feel that way about Offset. I'm sorry. I don't like. I just feel like not Offset. I'm sorry. Yeah, Offset. Yeah. I just feel like Takeoff was like that was like the oh no, not him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's because he was the best rapper, and he was like low key. I feel like he was like the people's favorite. He might have not been the media's favorite, but he was the people's favorite. Migo, definitely. I know, I know it's horrible. That's such a horrible thing to say, but that's if not. It should have been Offset, but if it had, you know what I'm saying, like. It was like at least let it be the most problematic one. I don't know. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't say stuff like that, but Takeoff was right. Takeoff was definitely our favorite. So that's the part that was like, but I wouldn't. I feel like that if he would have said that shit to Offset, then that I would have been like heavy on that. Like not that it should have been him. Not that it should have been him, but yeah, like out of all the ones, why it had to be that one. Yeah. Oh my God. Is that horrible? I was about to say, like, if you could like this is a horrible game to play. But like if you could trade, like, okay, never mind. I ain't shit, but I don't want to play this game. To me, Takeoff was the better rapper. I think we all agree that Takeoff was the better rapper. Quavo was like the sex. He had like the sex appeal, and he was just sexy. He's still sexy. And then Offset was just, you know, like it's just, yeah. It's just a mess. What else is happening?
But let's start off for people that don't know.
Damn,
Charlotte, he came in hot.
Yeah. First of all, because the thing I want to clear up, and it's very, very important, if people got a short attention span, I want to make sure that they hear this part first, because you reported on you played a clip of my stand-up, but it started at the punchline, and it like completely erased the setup of it, and I really don't like that. It made it seem like I was talking like I'm into some type of race, sexual, slavery role play with my boyfriend, which is untrue. It's so false. And I expect that type of thing from TMZ because they have no humanity. They don't care about the people that get hurt when they report these sort of things. But you're a friend, so I really didn't like that. I know you repeated it in the Neil interview. I didn't like that. That was very, very unfair. It was a joke.
I saw that clip though.
But I need you to watch the show.
And
anybody who watches the show, it's not what I said.
Yeah,
it's so false. It's so untrue, and I don't like that because it's like no. Well, we'll get into that later.
It's a joke about reading.
It has nothing to do with my boyfriend. It has nothing like the sex that we have. It's about my boyfriend reading so much. He makes me feel insecure about my level of reading. And look, I get it. It's something that people have been running with because I have a white boyfriend, so like people like try and create some type of crazy story out of that. Like, and it's a small group of people, really. Like I read all the tweets, and it's like some gay black men and some Ku Klux Klan members who don't like that I have a white boyfriend.
And
they
Dr.
agree
Umar.
on that, so congratulations. Like the Klan and Dr. Umar, and some people find some common ground on that. But he's a human being. He deserves respect.
Excuse me. Let me say this. I want this to be the last time that we talk about this raccoon on the platform. This is going to be the last time that I speak about Gerard Carmichael. I don't want to say his name. I don't want to see his black ass face. I think he's fucking trash. I feel bad for his mom. I feel bad for anyone with the last name Carmichael. You know, no human being deserves to be associated with just such a disgrace. He's every slur that you can think of. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And I'm sure he enjoys being called that as long as he's being called that by a white man. And he can go ahead and stand tall in it. I want nothing to do with this man. I think he's disgusting. And that's just that on that. I don't have anything else to say to this raccoon. And I just want to say fuck HBO for providing this raccoon with a platform with a platform. And for taking away money and resources away from other black outlets like Rap Shit, like Issa Rae's platform, like any and everyone. Fuck this nigga. Let me see. She talked about Cardi and Ray Monte last week. That was unfair. You're a comedian. You understand the racial layers to your joke. It's like he knows exactly what he's doing. And the thing is like somebody pointed out, like black outrage, that is a different level of marketability. Like that is what really brings in the dollars. When white people are outraged, that's when your shit is getting canceled. That's when your shit is getting pulled off the networks expeditiously. That's the last thing you want, is for white people to be outraged and offended. But when black people are offended, when niggas are offended, nobody gives a fuck. If anything, it's funny, it's salacious, it gets the people going, it gets the people talking. And that's why we got to stop talking about this jigaboo. He would be nothing without us. I'm tired. I'm done. I don't have anything to say. I will not be discussing him. Just like the toothless one, the one that lost her tooth and got the tattoo of the face, her, whatever. We don't talk about her no more because she's fucking trash. It's the same thing with this one right here. Can we move on? Oh, and last but not least, Megan Thee Stallion was accused. Oh, I gotta tread lightly with this one. Allegedly. Can I find it? I don't even have a picture. But let me see. Hold up. They say Megan Thee Stallion was like videographer, photographer, and came out and alleged of some sexual harassment, some smashment. I don't know what I don't know the code word. I don't know, but some of that sh. Now listen. I don't know if y'all know this about me, but that's one thing I don't play with. I don't play when it comes to essay, especially when it comes to child essay, like any form of essay, male, female, I don't care who the perpetrator is, who the victim is. I don't play that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to tread lightly because we are dealing with very sensitive topic matter. It's not a laughing matter, at least not over here. You know what I'm saying? It's not something I joke around with. With that being said, this is my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my girl. And I don't know. I'm just. Like, I can't say what I want to say because what I want to say would be inappropriate because of because of the topic matter. You know what I'm saying? Because of the subject matter. It's not appropriate to say, you know, just to speculate when it comes to this. It's not appropriate when we're talking about, you know, these type of allegations. With that being said, Megan, baby, I'm gonna need for Miss Mamas to say something immediately, because her not saying nothing is also not appropriate either. We know it's for clout. We know it's for clout. Just like the shit with Lizzo. Because I'm gonna be honest, with that shit with Lizzo, I sat and waited for some more information to come out because it was a lot. But we know but we do know, however, I don't know. I want some more information to come out before I, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still head of the hotties, no matter what. No, no matter what. Period. Well, not you can't say that. Never mind. Never mind. I had to catch myself because some of you stands. Y'all make, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ruin it for everybody. You can't even stand 10 toes down with nobody nowadays. But no, I love Megan. I love her. And but it's just with these celebrities, you know what I'm saying? You can never get too attached to these celebrities because you just never know. It's the same thing with Nikki. Like, I used to love that lady until she started being fucking weird. But she been a weirdo for a while. That's the gag. And that's all I got, Annie. That's all I got. I done ran through these topics. I'm gonna think. I got some more stuff. I got some. Did y'all see this? I'm gonna show y'all this clip.
Make this real friendly, cause we came to show love and we came to win. Yeah, y'all. I want y'all to know, it ain't no pressure. It ain't no pressure, no beef, cause it's the vanilla team or whatever, Carmel and the chocolate girl. Now hold us up. Go ahead. It's all love right here. We love y'all. Y'all win, we win. But all that throwing up on the dick, bitch, I made $1 million. Stop playing with me, ho. And I know how to fight real good, just in case a bitch play with me. Just in case. Here, at least I stand on what I did. I'm not the one getting flew out the country to let niggas shit in my mouth, though.
All right. You already standing on business.
Suki, shut your dumb ass up. You are so. I hate when y'all be like, "Oh, at least I got paid." Da 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 da. Like, okay, I would hope so, bitch. I would hope so. I would hope that at the bare minimum you getting paid. But at the end of the day, like, I'm sorry, but like, just money can't buy you everything. There's just certain things that you could just never get me to do. And I guess you can never say never. You should always never say never, because you just never know. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen. Anybody can go broke any day. I get that. But what I would never do is suck dick on camera for money and then go to it's just not cute. It's just not cute. I don't give a fuck if you made $1 trillion fucking dollars. You got kids and kids don't know. It's nothing cute or cool about your kids being able to see their mommy sucking dick on the internet. You're not about to appropriate that for me. You're not about to make that like the new thing, the end thing. Okay? Stop. I don't care how much money you made. And then you over here talking about you made $1 million. You a goddamn lie. If you made $1 million, I would think that you wouldn't be on this fuck ass show. This show, why? If you made $1 million, if you can make $1 million sucking dick on the internet, then why are you here? Why are you here on this Ducket Chitlin Circuit ass show? It don't make no sense. This bootlegged ass show. You make it like, which one is it? Millionaires aren't on shitty production and having ass shows like these. So stop lying, Dookie, you did what you had to do. You did what you did. Y'all be trying so hard to glamorize this shit. There's nothing cute about throwing up. What you did was not cute. And now if you're gonna go and do what you gotta do, at least do make it look cute, make it look sexy. You over there throwing up snot and stuff, that's not cute. I can't stand her. I cannot stand Suki. Hollyweird is something else. It'll change people. Lo ain't have shit to say. So did she get shit? Is Lo getting shit in her mouth? Because these are the things. Listen. Because if that's what you're doing, like, I just feel like if that's what you're doing, then you need to do that shit discreetly. But if not, then you need to be transparent with the girls. Because I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you're telling girls to get their money up and this, that, and the third, and you not telling the girls, like, is Lo is not getting shit in her mouth. But you can't put that. I know Scotty is getting shit in her mouth, hands down. Her and Natalie, they with that shit. Because Scotty even, they asked her, like, if she would do it. She was like, depends on how much money, like, she didn't say in her mouth, but she was like getting shitted on. She was like, yeah, depend, like, bitch, you couldn't fart in my direction. If you fart on me, I'm gonna die. Like, what? Like, what? Let's get shit. There's no amount of money. I don't care. And they be like, oh, they say allegedly they be making like $50,000, $60,000. But I don't care, bro. You getting shit on that should be watery. And you know they be doing it on your face. And then they be probably getting your hair. Oh. No. That's disgusting, is what that is. And these girls be with that shit. I'm sorry if anybody's eating. Let's change the subject. Did y'all see this?
I'm partnering with Starbucks and it's time to spice it up.
Now, I've been drinking the regular strawberry lemonade refreshers for forever. But this spicy strawberry, woo, honey, it's got the perfect amount of kick in every sip. I love me some spicy heat with sweet. Some like it hot, and I'm one of them. You better run, honey, because the spicy strawberry is only available for a limited time at Starbucks. Heat. Now, I know I was just coming in here for a little taste test, but who do I got to talk to bring some of this home with me?
Heat. Oh, Kaylin. We love us, our Temple alumni. That was really disappointing. And I'm going to say what I have to say, and then I'm going to read the comments. So that way I'm not influenced. Cool. So, Yeah, that was really disappointing. And I'm not sure what was more disappointing. I think, you know, it sucks that it was a Starbucks commercial, but I think for me it was the honey baby child, and I get it that's like his like persona, like that's his shtick, but it just came off very like, I don't know, I feel comfortable. Oh my god, yeah, it was a little cringy. Not even a little, it was cringy as fuck. Yeah, it's been very much so Popeye's commercial. And see, that's the thing. Like, and I don't like that bitch either. I do not like the Popeyes lady. Like that. Oh, honey, baby, come and get you some of these biscuits and get you some of that shrimp. Like all of that for that white-owned company. I don't like that. Like I prefer KFC's marketing over Popeyes any day. Now the food, Popeyes food is good. Don't get me wrong. But all of that, oh honey, come on and get you some of you better come and get you some of this butterfly. Like, girl, shut the. I don't like that shit. Like, and that's just what it gave. Like, yes, honey, come on, sweet baby rays. Like, ooh, shuck it, this knee slapping. I don't like that. So I feel so disrespected. What is the Popeyes commercial? There's no amount of money worth that. Girl, Hollywood makes it clear to us that unless we shuck and jive, there's not going to be a check. I mean, and see, no tea, no shade. But that's how I feel about. Let me preface by saying I like Tabitha Brown, right? I think I like her, love her products, love her content, love all of it, right? But when I first was introduced to her, I'm not gonna lie, just that honey, you know, sugar, honey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like white people like Tabitha Brown for a completely different reason that black people do. Like Tabitha Brown to black people, to me, she feels like an aunt. Like, she feels like one of my mom's cousins or something. Like, that's what she reminds me of. That's what it feels like when I watch her content. But to a white person, I feel like Tabitha Brown feels like mammy to them. Like feels like one of the people that used to work for them, or some stupid dumb shit that like white people associate black people with. Something in regards to her being like docile and less than. That's why I feel like white people like her. Does that make sense? I hope I'm explaining myself right, because I have been drinking. But yeah. But shout out to Tabitha Brown. Shout out to all the creators that started off on TikTok, started off on social media, and now are on television. Because that's the ultimate goal. Let's be for real. Not the vegan version of Aunt Jemima. No, she doesn't give that, but like, I feel like white people associate her with that. Like, it's not her fault. Does that make sense? I'm screaming. A vegan version of Aunt Jemima. That is. Oh, no. Let's not do that. What else is happening? Didn't some other shit happen? They said they finna take this TikTok app away from us, y'all. Our days are numbered, honey. Our days are numbered. Oh, this raggedy bitch. This is a perfect way to close out.
Like, is that a full Ed Hardy piece.
Sure is.
Babes, I should have never thrown my Ed Hardy away.
And Ed Hardy is so cute, and it's making a comeback. All the young hot turn girls are wearing Ed Hardy now.
Too bad I'm an old burnt girl.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
She is.
I'm not turnt anymore.
She's almost 40. In you.
It is
so
true.
Don't try to shade her.
Y'all saw. There's so many things that's wrong with this clip. One, why did she call herself burnt? Why did she call herself burnt? And why did this white woman agree with her and agree and say, yes, you are burnt? Did anybody catch that? I'm gonna play it
Like,
again.
is that a full Ed Hardy piece?
Sure is.
Babes, I should have never thrown my Ed Hardy away.
And Ed Hardy is so cute, and it's making a comeback. All the young hot turn girls are wearing Ed Hardy now.
Too bad I'm an old burnt girl.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
She
I'm
is.
not turnt anymore.
And she's
It
almost
girl is
40. In you.
It is
so
true.
don't try to shade her.
Was she trying to do a play off of the word turnt? So she called herself burnt? Is that? I don't have the clip, but recently, shout outs to Fanita. We love again another black woman who started off on social media on TikTok. She had Raven Simone and her wife. That's her wife, right? That's not her fiance. That's her wife. She had her white wife, and I have to call her white wife just for context purposes, just so you understand. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that Raven Simone has a very anti-black history. Mm-hmm. She's made very problematic statements in the past in regards to her not wanting to be called African American, and in regards to her not hiring people with, ethnic names. Ooh, Raven Simone is a fucking bigoted piece of shit. And see, that's really all I want to say. That's really my, and y'all shout out to anybody that just jumped into the chat. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. That's really the only thing I want to say. Raven Simone ain't shit. And here's the thing. Y'all got to keep in mind, hairdressers, nail techs, bodyguards, security guards, them the main ones. They be telling us all y'all business. Those are our main sources. That's who we be getting. The jig is up. I mean, I already knew this, but them three that I just named right there. Really, bodyguards, security guards, hairdressers. Hairdressers, makeup artists, and nail techs. In that order. Those are our biggest sources. Those are y'all biggest leaks. Telling us all y'all tea, telling us all the shit that be happening behind closed doors. Okay? What was I even talking about? What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So then already told us about Raven Simone. Pretty much everything that Raven Simone, all her politics in regards to the media and the public standpoint is very on brand, and it aligns with like, this is not a persona. Like, this is very much so like how she is. And she has like bigoted, like, she allegedly, supposedly, apparently, in her private life, she like goes out of her way to like separate herself from the Black community in every way possible. Like, whenever, even like, so when Black Lives Matter comes up, she like makes it very clear like where she stands and how she just doesn't want to subscribe and this and the third. She's a fucking weirdo. That's not alleged. That this is a fucking fact. She's a weird ass bitch. Okay? And so now that she's with this fucking bigoted, what seems like to be anti-Black, but here's what it is. Y'all think that y'all over here is calling Raven Simone's wife unsupportive and saying that she secretly hates her. No. Raven Simone has a degradation kink. She likes that shit. She has low fucking self-esteem. What is it? What's the word when you like to be like talked down to when you're having sex? Like, there's a word for it. That's what she is. That's what I think she is. Let me say that. I don't know this to be a fact because I don't know the bitch. But what I think, based on what I've heard about her and what we've seen in the public, I think she has a degradation king. I think she likes it. She likes to be talked down to. She doesn't like to be uplifted. And I think she also likes to project her insecurities onto other people. So I say all that to say, fuck Raven Simone. She's getting exactly what she deserves, and don't feel bad for the bitch. Don't feel bad for her raggedy ass, because she ain't shit. And I just love that you went and got you this fucking white woman that treats you like shit. Like, girl, jokes write them fucking selves. I didn't even watch Rolly's show. Did y'all watch it? I didn't watch it. I didn't watch Rolly's show. I gotta get into it. I'm probably gonna get into it tonight. But that was it. And I did pretty good. I ran through it. Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion and these allegations. We'll see what comes out of this. But you know, Team Hot Girl for life. Y'all know I love my girl. But yeah, girl, that's everything I got. I'm screaming. I'm gonna get into it. But that's everything that I got, y'all. Shout out to everybody that's still watching. Thank you for everybody that joined in. I think we had a pretty good show. I love y'all so much. I know I feel like I'm doing like the end of like a fucking, I don't know, giving like an award show speech or something. But I really do appreciate y'all for tuning in though, like rocking with me, and just like supporting me, honestly. Y'all know I try to go live every Monday at 8:30. But thank you for tuning into this live. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna be back for some more, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and be a mom. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please give this video a like and a thumbs up, and I'll be back for some more. I love y'all. Good night. Bye, y'all.